Welcome to my first playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Previously, we discovered that there was a group of people / bandits who are producing fake money. So we had to get to the bottom of everything. We also discovered that there was a lot of like blackmail and just threats, kidnappings in the city of Sasau. So we're kind of investigating everything and trying to help as many people as we can. We are doing all of this with Ulrich, which is a knight that we met in the previous video, and he's also on the case. So yeah, we have to ask for his help now. We know the entrance of the mine shift where all of this is happening. There was also a woman that was kidnapped, so we have to also save her. So it's probably going to be a lot of fighting and conflict. So let's go to him now and see how it goes.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Feifar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Oh, so we just teleport here? Oh, by the way, guys, I got the cartographer perk, which is the perk that I have been aiming for this entire playthrough. So now we have the location of all the caves, the entire map, all the stuff. I was just doing some side missions that are not connected to the main story, just having a fun time. And yeah, we can see all the caves on the map. It's so cool, and all of the hunting spots as well. Okay, let's go. I think we just have to go up the hill here. Where is my doji?
To heal much.
Is he with us? Oh, there we go. There he is. Just checking. I really hope that my friend here is not gonna die. I'm kind of scared. I did save before coming in here, and I do have a bunch of, what's the word? Schnapps? So, you know, that's good. Find the entrance to the mine shaft. Mine shaft. Are these all bandits?
Well, I never. The pit.
Ooh. What do you mean, my bad reputation?
Get over here!
Ooh.
Hey, all of you! Gather here! Raise the alarm!
These are bandits, though. Who cares about their reputation? Ow, 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 ow. Dude, give me a second to breathe.
I'm going to.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I hit a friend. Ooh. Why does Henry do backflips sometimes? I never get that.
Get him!
Okay, I think he's bleeding, and I get a perk when that happens. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that was
What now?
heavy.
That's him!
You could have lived a long and happy life.
Ooh. I really hope he...
You're finished.
Oh, this guy? Not the
You made a mistake
doggy!
getting on the wrong side of me.
Not the doggy. He got hit by accident. Is his obedience good? Okay, that's good. I'm not the one who hit him, so I think we should be fine. That sounds really bad. Slash stab stab. Ooh, yeah, actually... Oh, this is short sword. This is long sword. So stab... Hunting, long sword. One strike. Let's go with long swords. Because that's, you know, the main thing that I have, so... Just getting those perks. Damn, I feel so strong. Do you guys remember how, like, weak Henry was in the beginning? He's kicking ass. Damn. And we are also learning, so that's yay. Okay, I'm not gonna get a lot of loot from them. I'm just going to get some money, because I'm assuming we're gonna get a bunch of bodies here, and I don't want to spend like 5 million hours just, you know, going through everything. Oh, this doesn't look heavy. Because I would love to loot everything here. There, and I'm gonna get the arrows. Oh wait, there's another arrow that is... There we go. It's like 30. Don't tell me that he ran. Oh my god, did he run in?
What have we got here?
Oh no.
Entertainment. Great! Ow.
What the bloody hell is this? Oh, I think Doggy is not following me. Man, I have a torch as well. So that's not good, because this is a two-handed weapon. No, please don't die. Ugh. I hear voices.
Where are you putting that? Put it down there.
Watch out, you've got it searing hot.
Oh my god, he didn't die. Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut.
Uh-oh.
Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
Should we
Can't kill him.
not take
I
that?
have orders to take him to Ratai.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that.
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, so we were working together, but we are not together.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
Ooh, okay, let's try to
You don't have
reason.
to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kobyla. Out of the question.
Why?
If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
That's it. That's fucking it. How do you say it? Auf Wiedersehen? Damn. Wait, I'm gonna save here. That was lucky.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fafar is very keen to meet you.
Oh boy.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fafar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
So, return to Rattay. We should get back to Rattay and inform Sir Radzig of all that has happened. Coming through. Guard.
What the?
Oh, I'm in the private area.
Oh.
Sorry.
Something you're looking for here?
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
Just up here.
I'd tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
What is it, citizen?
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
Yeah,
I'll
maybe
try
we
to
can...
get something out of him. Where is he?
Maybe we
He's
can talk
locked
to
up
him
in the tower.
normally.
Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Is this the tower? About the dangers of the road. Yeah, that's the other DLC. Okay. Let me just fast travel here because we're kind of stuck. Whee! Get the key from him. He should be nearby, right there. Okay, I think he's upstairs. Hello? Get up.
I'm glad to see you.
I need the key to Jezek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
I wouldn't presume the question, Sir Radzig. Don't talk like that.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzig's orders. Give me the key.
Oh.
Just try not to mess it up.
Thanks.
I didn't want to be rude. I'm sorry. Wait.
Can I ask?
No.
Thank you.
I've got enough training, so
Can
I
you
wonder
teach-
if I can do
Certainly.
some defense stuff.
I'm interested.
All right.
Can I haggle?
Isn't that...
It's 180. It's not too bad.
Are we
but
agreed?
I'd almost...
This?
Agreed.
We get defense. Maybe I can get some other stuff too. Wait, talk to me. Don't sleep.
Can you teach me how to...
Certainly.
I'd like to hope...
First, you have to...
Okay, yeah, it's not level 10
Well.
yet. What about sword?
I'd like to...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
All right.
Oh, so it is level 10 now. That's so
Isn't that
nice.
quite...
We're getting there.
Agree?
Well. Agreed.
This game for me is basically a tutorial on the second Kingdom Come. Okay, sword is 11 now. Warfare, skills, it's just drinking. Here, okay, that's good. Thank you, sir. there it is. Oh boy. Let's go.
Hey, Henry, come to see us.
Hello.
Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
Huh?
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Are you questioning the authority of a Margrave?
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
Monastery. Eric.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced, and after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
You're a criminal. Sure.
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
I mean, he definitely told us everything, or as much as he could, which is something. And that's definitely gonna help us. So yeah, why not? Okay, we just have to go back to him. Oop. Okay, let's get down here. And then, where is Sir Radzig? There he is!
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Yeah, this makes things really hard. What will you do?
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
I lost reputation.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Sir, there's one more thing. Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name?
Uh-oh.
That could turn out very badly for both of us. But, if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
Yeah, I just wanted to
As you command, sir.
tell him. I know it wasn't the best thing, but, you know, still had to say it. Whenever I go up to Sir Radzig, like, for some reason it just goes black. Like, it does this, like, flicker, and I don't know why, but it happens every time I approach him or just go near him. It's so weird. Find where the camps meet in Sasau. Ask the Sasau bailiff about the camp. Cramp. Ask the innkeeper at the tavern in the green about the crimps. Okay. I wonder if me being dressed like this, because people refer to me as a knight, if that's gonna mess with anything, you know? Well, hello, Sir Knight. Thank you so much.
I am honored that a knight said...
I'm looking for some people you might know something about.
If they come here to drink, maybe. But I won't aid you in any mischief.
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink, or to arrange something?
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern. But they raised such a commotion, I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regular. I'd notice if they did.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling. I'm just glad all the shouting stopped. It scared the horses in the stables.
Thank you.
Not at all. Would you like something to eat?
Sleep.
Have you got a bed for...
All right. For how long?
Just the one.
Sure.
Here you are.
You'll like it. God be with you.
Oh no, food just spoiled in our pockets. Ask Miller Simon about the crimps, and what is this again? Ask how I care about the crimp. Okay, so we just have to get some information, and we have to pretend that we want to join them. That's the big thing. We can't tell them that we are sent from like Master Radzig and stuff like that.
What's that? Is someone there?
I'm not trespassing. Why are they like that?
God be with you.
They just get so defensive.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local gravedigger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackering.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
Bitch?
No! I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back
still.
they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon, but as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Thank you. I'll be...
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me, except when there's a death, or the cesspit's full. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. He said that there is a guy in the church. Oh, he's in a monastery. Okay, I thought like church here, because there's a church next to his house. Well, with the graveyard and everything. Let's go, horsey! This guy? He's inside.
What the...
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. There's nothing much
Yeah, we
happens
help
here
these
without my
people.
knowledge. Thomas is my name.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh? See you later.
Oh, that's nice. Find out where they meet. Did it skip the other quest? Because we had another one. Okay. Yeah, there was another quest, like, in the corner right here somewhere to, like, ask the guy. Let's figure out something place and try to find out from the location of the camp. Okay. Let's go. Wee. I might have to fix my glasses a little bit again. It keeps sliding down my nose. Okay, let me wait here until like this, maybe? This perk is so good. Standing still, like, does not make anything go down. Nourishment and stuff. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me just refresh my memory again. Camp point, which I need to track down. Okay, Yeah, we are still doing the counterfeit stuff. Okay.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
He said kingdom come. I was wondering what it meant, actually.
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Who is that?
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway.
Are they
Because
assassins?
it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of his, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away,
Few boys died over it.
Damn.
Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Or he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister. Or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and pious. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
Sneak in.
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of
Dress up like a
admittance to the
priest.
monastery, or whatever.
Okay.
Murder someone in a monastery? Have you gone mad?
Murder's a sin as it is. Doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn where you do it.
Loopholes.
Just as long as he ends up dead.
And do you have any other test?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is, and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
Where better? There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he's suddenly stopped drinking.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh boy. This is gonna be a tough one. If you can't beat him, join them. Tell Sir Radzig what the bandits want you to do. Ooh. And murder someone there. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. Like going all the way back just to speak to Sir Radzig? That's kind of stinky though, but I think it would be better to talk to him just to get an extra insight to be safe. Horsey.
To me?
Come here, Doge. Okay, let's really quickly go to him.
Greetings. What do you need?
Sir, my investigation led me back to Skalitz, and I happened across a criminal there. I just wanted to report to you, sir, that I dealt with that murderer. He attacked me and... well, I got the better of him. He won't be doing any more harm to anyone.
That was a brave deed, Henry. Thank you. I see you've been doing an excellent job in my service. I sent a patrol there some time ago, and they never returned.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre... it's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the whoresons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. God be with you.
Don't kill him, you say. But wait, do I have the grave digger perk thing? Don't have it, man. Spoke to a young man who's supposed to enter the monastery. Okay, I'm gonna save really quickly, just one more time. It's gonna sleep. Bonk. Okay, now we can go. But, like, can I... how would I take him... Wait, I think... no, was Bailiff here? I think he might be in the city, right? Because we were doing some quests for him. So I can knock him out and just take him there. Man, I wish I had the Gravedigger perk. That would be so much better.
Yeah.
The soul scribe. Let's go to the tavern, talk to the young man who is going to join. I'm slowly learning the outline of the city. Not getting lost anymore. I wonder if the second game is gonna have the exact same locations. Or if we are going to a different place. I guess we'll see how the game ends. Then figure that out. Taylor. Maybe the innkeeper would know?
God be with you.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Take care.
Oh, that's it? Wait, can I ask him anything else? No.
See you later.
Carl. He looks like Carl.
I'm honored that a knight such...
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
Roller.
I'm at your service. Take care.
It's still grayed out, which means that they will say the same thing, I believe. Oh, there's Carl! Carl.
I hope I can be of help to you, knight.
Carl.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you,
he doesn't want to
he won't
go.
let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Could we speak in private?
Could we speak in private? I have some, issues with the monastery.
Really? Well, I'd love to talk about it, but we won't have privacy as long as Manfred here has his head permanently stuck up my arse. Get rid of him for me, please.
God be with you.
Oh.
Why have you done this to me? Why?
We've done nothing to you. It's your own intemperance that's led you here.
Intemperance. It was nothing but the usual sins of youth. And because of it, you're taking away my life.
You must understand. This is a blessing, not a curse. What would others give to serve God here, in Sassa?
What would I give if I didn't have to serve him at all?
God save you.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
Ooh. Care for a drink.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad.
I love this melody.
So what shall we have to drink?
I always
While
get
we're
happy
at it,
when I hear it.
Why not have a little game? Good luck then. May the best man win.
Man, I don't want to play dice.
Ale as usual.
A bit of luck at last.
Oh, so he got drunk. Okay, that's good. Worth the suffering.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your fief.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bukovo was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Certainly. I'll fetch it right away.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins. If I could only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work.
Yeah, and then he tells you to get the purse.
choose.
Yeah, okay.
That's all then.
Goodbye.
So we have to wait for him to sleep, and we have to get his purse and the writ. Did he go to sleep? Like, is he up here? So I tried pickpocketing him too many times, and I've been here for like 10 minutes. So we're gonna just, you know, it's fine. He's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Yeah. Hee. I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah. Not a problem. Will he possibly report me? Maybe.
God be with you.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the...
Here you are.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on your way now before Manfred finds out that he's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone. Take care.
Yeah. Let's go, gamers.
Yeah.
Now let's try to blend in. Oh, that's the guy that I need to talk to. Hello, officer, mister.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
What of it? I'm here, aren't I?
Well, you're a bit bold, aren't you? Well, the brothers will soon knock that out of you. Well, we'll see. Can you read and write?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Farewell.
Enter the monastery as a novice, put away all of your worldly goods, and Chad put on the monk's habit. So I have to go in naked? All of your worldly possessions. I guess... up? Because I'm wondering if there's going to be a chest somewhere, like the private chest.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
I can't take back all of those things, right?
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
I love those chants so much. Oh.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione me.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Or was I the last one?
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
I feel like this is gonna be the guy that we're gonna have to kill, because like we're gonna get closest to him and like friendliest. And I think that's gonna be him.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Being punished?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now.
Okay, hold on. I'm kind of worried about this. Could you guys like tell me in the comments? I can get back all of my things, right? I mean, I guess that's how it usually works in games, but still I'm kind of worried. Because why was all of that stuff optional, you know?
Peace be with you, brother.
Because that chest looked like the usual, like our personal chest, you know? I just ripped my finger. Okay.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
It's the first time. It's a mystery, but one that'll be soon solved.
This is the garden,
It's a wonder the
a place for silent contemplation and meditation.
Then he'd soon get his man.
Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed
I
of
want to
brothers,
listen to gossip.
Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
This is
Here are
scriptorium.
the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous.
I think this is going to be a very interesting mission.
The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me.
Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lukas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here. I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Oh, wait. I kind of automatically clicked on it. I did not read what Henry wanted to say, and I did not think that he would say that.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
I think it's
the missing
him.
Thief. If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Okay, I think it's him, because he really quickly threw someone else under the bus, you know? I'm gonna go with him. Oh, hold on, my earphones died. Oh no!
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
I'm gonna agree with him because let's get on his good side if it's really him.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlachim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
Only one that chose to be here? Didn't the other guy, the killer, choose to be here as well? Like the gang member or something?
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Okay. He said who was in charge here.
Who would you choose as the new abbot if you could?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night.
But I love the Goss. Spiritus Sanctus. No, 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 no. I've been obsessing over Gregorian chants recently. Just listening to them all the time. It's so good. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon. Goodbye, everyone.